Hi guys. So, hibiscus. Have you guys ever had hibiscus? Sometimes called rose of Sharon. Sometimes called. Actually, I think there's a couple different plants that fall into hibiscus. Anyway, hibiscus tea is very good, and it's very good for your heart. And I really like it. Oh, not to mention, it's kind of pink. This one is less pink than the last one I got, but so the affirmation for today: I think and speak only words of love. I am at peace with life. That is a really good one for right now because I think tomorrow is like election day. Personally, I'm really surprised we're even having one, but um, the word of the day was courage. So there might be something that you guys um, need some courage for. Not sure what that is. I'm sure for each of you it would probably be different, but courage um, is what you need. Courage is what you need to bring up and deal with whatever it is you need courage for. For each of you, it might be different. The angel card for the day is prayer. Pray, 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 pray. However complex the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask. We are listening. That would be the angelic realm and your guides who are listening. And probably God too. Okay. This read. This isn't a gotcha like yesterday. This one is, I don't think, anyway. I don't think. Actually, this one I think is pretty clear cut. Of course, yesterday I thought yesterday's was pretty clear cut until I really started getting into it too. But I initially thought that this was a female, but again, she is in the reverse. So I believe it is actually either another female or male um, that is thinking about this particular female. And it is not nice. It looks like in the past, they might have been in a partnership. I'm thinking that this might have been oh, you guys, my hair, it looks like hell. We had snow yesterday, which is right on time for the area that I'm in. And static, oh my God. Static is crazy when it snows because it's dry and oh God. Yeah, anyway, so my hair looks pretty crazy. Anyway, the past was a good financial partnership. Not, I'm totally in love with this person, I want to marry them, I want to spend the rest of my life with them. It was a good financial partnership. That's it. And it looks like it was confusion, indecision, um, fears. There was no right choice. It looks like there was actually possibly two people. Like this might be a relationship where they were playing two people against each other, or they had two people in their lives, right? Um, anyway, and they really couldn't make up their mind, not because love was a part of it. There's no love. There is no love here. Okay, there is one card that signifies any amount of, well, two that kind of signifies love. But otherwise, I would think that this is a business reading at just the same as they have been coming out for, I don't know, a week. And I have a feeling that this is probably the same person. And I'm getting really sick and tired of reading the same person over and over and over again because they seem like they're really nice, but they're really freaking evil. I don't know if they have a demon or I don't know what their deal is. But um, this person is was in a relationship that was financially quite stable. And the challenge in the relationship that they're in right now is lacking, is financial lacking. Uh, it's lacking. It's a financial card, but when I pulled on it to find out what it was lacking, it actually came up with some emotional stuff. So um, let's see. Romance, charm, idealism, sensitivity, imagination, creativity, dating, romantic proposal, channeling emotion into action. So it is actually lacking, I'm going to say it's lacking an emotional connection for some strange reason. Uh, and this person, not the female, the male, he doesn't think very highly of this female. Uh, it came up with the Empress in reverse. So she's not a very nurturing person. She's not terribly kind. Um, she she came up as the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is a mean, bitter, manipulative. Um, she's supposed to be in upright. She's very honest, but in this position, she's not honest at all. She's a liar. And she's very demanding and very intense. And the Empress in reverse in this position also kind of indicates the same thing, that she is not coming from her feminine side. She's not very nurturing. She's not very loving. She's not any of these things. I don't know if this feminine that keeps coming up, if she needs counseling, if she needs, I don't know what she needs. She needs something. And I've seen other readers picking up on this energy as well. So I don't know if this person might watch a lot of um, YouTube videos, and her energy might be very in YouTube in general. But it's coming up. It's been coming up, and it is this man who, it's like he's in a relationship with her, or friendship, maybe it's a friendship, maybe it's not. I don't think it actually is a relationship, and he thinks really poorly of her, and maybe it's a past lover. That's possible too. um, he might just be thinking about maybe the good partnership that he left or he got kicked out of. I don't know. But um, at any rate, his thoughts are bad. They're not loving, they're not kind, they're not positive, they're very very bad. What do we have yesterday? We had the Queen of Sword, Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I believe. No, it was the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Today it is the Queen of Swords and the Empress. So it is again kind of the same theme as it was yesterday, where this guy is thinking about this person, friend, uh, relative. Well, let's see. Are they in a relationship currently? They are in a relationship currently. And monotony, uninspired, no ambition, dead end roads, no focus. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, the whole relationship is kind of icky. Um, it looks like there is a serious, I don't know what this is actually. This is actually the intention. And the intention is that they don't have any options. It's like this guy thinks that he needs to have a relationship with this person, that he maybe doesn't have any other options. And he wants to be with somebody, maybe. Wants to be in a relationship, wants to be in a partnership. Um, the only reason I'm questioning this is because there's also an offer of money, and I'm trying to decide if it's an offer coming from him or if it's her. And I think it is her. It looks like maybe she might offer some financial stability to him in some way. And that's maybe the reason for him wanting to be in a relationship with her. Anyway, the future is not really a victory, but there is going to be some progress moving forward. Um, I kind of get the feeling that it might be with somebody else. It might be that don't they don't end up with this female. I really think this is the same energy that I was picking up on yesterday. I really do. I think this masculine does not want to be in a relationship with this feminine. He does not find her loving. He doesn't find her caring. He doesn't find her nurturing. He finds her a little lacking, and like almost like if he stays or if he actually gets in a relationship with her, then it's almost like his life ends. Like he doesn't have a life. That's kind of what it looks like. It looks like, but he doesn't feel like he is so set or so perfect or so, like somebody just finds him so irresistible that he actually has a lot of options. So it's almost like the pot calling the kettle black. Like I don't think I'm that great. And I'm in a relationship, or I want to be in a relationship with this person that I don't think is all that great either. That's kind of the vibe that is coming up here. And it's kind of sad. It's like they don't, they don't, they're not looking at the bright side. They're not looking at the positive. Whoever this person is, they're just so stuck in that negative mindset, that negative outlook, and their opinions are very dark. Like dark. They're dark, they're gloomy. it's it's not good. It's really not good. And let me tell you, your attitude can change like that. If you're walking around through your life being grumpy and seeing everything as boring and bad and, monotonous, and then that's what you're going to see. You can't see anything but that. If you think your life is boring, well, guess what? It's your life. You're the one making it boring. It's nobody else's responsibility to make your life exciting. It's your responsibility. You have to make your life exciting. You have to make yourself happy. You have to make, you know what I mean? Like, you are not responsible for anybody else's stuff. You take care of you, and you let your partner take care of themselves. And you meet in the middle, and you enjoy each other, and you love each other, and that's it. It's just that damn simple. If you're sitting around waiting for your friend, your parent, your lover, whoever it is, to make you happy or make you fulfilled, then you're missing the boat. You can't put that responsibility off on somebody else. You have to do that for yourself. And if anything, do that for yourself. As you're doing it for yourself, it will spill off onto the people that you are around. And they will become a little bit more happy, or they will find it easier. Again, you're not responsible for other people's happiness. But if you're happy, a grumpy, disgusting, negative person cannot stay around you being happy all the time. They're going to either leave, they're going to be miserable, they're going to want to leave, or so it's kind of like a little spiritual war in a friendship. Like, okay, one person is happy and one person is optimistic and sees life through a beautiful lens, and the other side is dark and gloomy and pessimistic and grumpy, and you just have to stay yourself. You just have to maintain your happiness. You are only responsible for you. You can't take on a responsibility for this person who is grumpy and ugly. And allowing them to change your mood to grumpy and negative is not going to help anybody. So the only thing you can do is take care of yourself. Being grumpy and mean and bitter and nasty is not going to fulfill you in life. We all know that. That is like elementary school 101 or kindergarten. Being that way is not going to make you happy. So if you're around somebody who is being that way, all you have to do is ignore their grumpiness, ignore their moodiness, and get in a good mood and stay there. Because they're either going to decide that you're just too damn happy and they need to leave, or they're going to get happy, right? At some point. And actually, they might get more grumpy. They might get more grumpy. But that's a sign of where things are going to go. That kind of tells you the direction things are going to take. And it doesn't end up with you being together. So, this person also seems to think that there is somebody coming into this woman's life. Can I just say, I don't think that this woman is actually a bad person. I don't think she's mean. I don't think she's bitter. I don't think that she is nasty. I don't think that she's cold. I think she is very nurturing. I think she is very loving. And I think he is pissed off because something went bad. Something went wrong. And he knows that he was the wrong thing. He knows that somebody else is going to come in and show everybody around him who he's been gossiping to, who he's been talking shit to about this woman. Somebody's going to come in and show everybody that she wasn't the person that he said she was. That she was actually the opposite of what he said she was. There's a couple things here that indicate a lot of gossip, a lot of talking behind somebody's back, a lot of backbiting, a lot of just meanness, and a ton of no truth. Like nothing is really true in this whole and entire thing. And the outcome of this is that, and I'm pretty sure it's him, it is despair, a lack of confidence, a lot of self-doubt, feeling feeling like they are not special enough. It's a lot of self-confidence problems in this person, and I'm pretty sure it is this guy that is the problem, not the women that he is in relation to. I'm not even sure if the woman that we were talking about yesterday, I mean, she looked really bad too, but and there was nothing that indicated that maybe she was being talked about, but today there is. So I have a feeling that was what happened yesterday, is that it was actually him projecting onto this female and being very mean about it, not being nice at all. And the environment that this person is in is not good. Uh, there's not a lot of positive things that are happening. It looks like there's no, let's see, distractions, laziness, lack of reward, waste, unpreparedness, delays, no efforts, frustration, challenge, strong will, competition, defense, maintaining control, protection, courage, not an easy task, selfish, stinginess, undervalued, poor power abuse, domination, scams, bad investments, and unpaid debts. This is screaming narcissist. Seriously, there is some type of uh, there's some type of thing here that's going on, some type of mental thing this person is thinking. They're totally, I don't know, maybe they don't like women, period. They may not like women. And they may have no desire to be in a relationship with a woman. Maybe they like men, but I'm not seeing that here either. But they definitely appear to have a like a real hatred of women. It's not obvious, it's not overt. It is, on the outside they appear to be very kind and very compassionate and very loving, but underneath they're just seething with contempt for these women. I don't know if the women yesterday or the woman yesterday and the woman today are the same woman. I actually kind of think they might be two different women. But the energy is exactly the same. It's very dark. It's very, uh, it can't be overtly dark. It can't be overtly a problem. It could be possession, could be demonic, could be narcissistic, could be somebody who has unresolved issues with their mother. I don't really, like I said, I don't see a lot of love cards. So I don't think this is a man who is actually even in a relationship with a woman. I I don't see it that way. I I think that this man, this is either women that he knows or women that he deals with on a daily basis. And I think he wants these women to feel uh, like they're unworthy, like they need to be put in their place, like like they're not as great as they think they are. And on that, I think I'm gonna kind of like stop there because it's kind of getting a little creepy. But this person feels very overwhelmed. They're not happy. They're not pleased. I really don't know if these women are people that he's in a relationship with or just people that he is uh, running into, or maybe he works with them, or I don't know. I don't know, but it's very sad. Um, and it's very dark and kind of ugly. So, for all the women who are watching, please be very cautious. Use your intuition when meeting new people. Um, you know, be very careful about getting to know people. You may even want to do some background checks when you're meeting people just to make sure that you don't have some kind of saboteur type energy coming back to uh, mess with you. It could be a situation where I mean, it could be a setup. Could be somebody is setting up women to feel bad, to feel degraded, to feel, to knock them down to a lower level or something. And maybe they're using people that this woman doesn't know to, or these women don't know to do that. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. There's a little indication that there's some internet stuff involved. Like it could be attacks on social media, it could be email attacks, it could be, things like that. So be really careful about your email and your social medias and things like that. Make sure you vet people and find out who they are before you respond, before you get into a big conversation with them, because it could very well be that as well. Um, okay, so the what do you call it? The Blackman astrology card for today is, I love these cards too. Have I said that before? 11th house, friends. And this is number 35. And it's really pretty. So I'm thinking it has like a real Mercury feel to it. Oh, maybe Venus. I don't know. Let's see. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. The three graces of hope, faith, and charity, the bonds of friendship. Rely upon support from friends and other associations. Don't attempt to go it alone. You will need help. The 11th house is all about associations and how we connect to others. It is the house of group alliances, ideals, and our aspirations in a public or social arena. The 11th house is commonly referred to as the house of friends, but it is also much more than that. It has everything to do with the collective that comes from groups, people who identify and align with each other to make social change. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world, but more importantly, the domain of others, a better place. The 11th house has much to do with our destiny, what we decide to give before we leave this earth. Our soul's purpose. The 11th house deals with the greater good and living up to an ideal. The 11th house uh, card says that we are not in this world alone and that it is time to aim higher and go among the broader society to work with others and share energies, as it is not a good time to work on your own. The support of allies and other groups are necessary. The 11th house points out how we are distinct. It is a reminder that we are unique among groups and friends. When this card turns up in a reading, the focus is on our friends, what groups you belong to, and who you associate with. To achieve your objectives, pooling your resources with those of others may be necessary. There will be changes in your friendships and associations, or possibly you may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creativity. A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause and goal. Or it could be through the friendship of lovers or spouses that will allow you to attain a dream. This means you are to hook up with the right people at the correct time. Now it is all about the people you know and what organizations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join a class, a club, a society, or a group, it is also important important you be a standout. Others will support your individuality. Sometimes this card indicates the sudden appearance or disappearance of an old friend. The 11th house is the house of stepchildren or children who belong to your lover. Issues involving such children may arise. Look to surrounding cards for the meaning of the issue. The appearance of the 11th house card means the collective, those who support you as friends, but can sometimes indicate open enemies and rivals. And open enemies and rivals is usually shown by the 12th house, but I don't think there's a whole lot going on in the 12th house right now. I did just look at astrology like last night, I think. Anyway, the collective. It could just be a spirited competition between you and another, bringing out the best in both of you. But in the end, what works out is what works best for all. So it is not a good time to serve your needs only. It is a time to be a comrade and give consideration to friends. 11th house in brief is friendships, friends of all kinds, allies and alliances, social contacts, organizations and clubs, gatherings, dreams, hopes, aspirations, destiny, compassionate acceptance, the place where we discover we are not alone, being different, individual, one of a kind, foreigners, our cultures and people with a different ethnicity or background, tribal connections, suffering from rejection or banishment from the tribe, traveling. Or maybe that's what's going on with this guy. Maybe. No, I don't think so. Anyway, let's see. Rejection or banishment from the tribe, traveling to foreign lands, entering a new field, misfits, artists, stepchildren, children who are also our friends, technology, connecting through electronics, possibly, going with the flow, trusting in the flow as well as your own wild and unique self. The corresponding tarot card is the Three of Cups, and we did not see the Three of Cups come out. The key ideas are sources of help, alliances, groups, friends, the black sheep of the family, goals, hopes, wishes, and dreams. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe Spirit is trying to get this person to realize that they need friends. Maybe I don't know, but or maybe this woman needs friends. I don't know. Somebody needs friends. Somebody might just get some friends soon because they definitely seem to need them. Okay, and then dice. For some reason, I pulled 4 today, so I'm just going to go with it. We got birds. We got an alchemy sign. We've got a moon phase. And we've got a witchy rune. So, let's see here. This is really sad, though. Somebody's really angry at a woman. Very, very angry at a woman. I don't know why they're so angry. Alchemy. Let's see here. Alchemy. Where are you? This is the alchemy urine. Purification, renewal, connection, release habits, release old patterns, and connect to the earth. So letting go of the old, releasing is super, super, super important. Then we have flight, movement, communications, information, travel of all kinds, and freedom. And then we have a witchy rune. Let's see, I think it's witchy. I think it ends with alchemy. Not that. Here it is. Wheel of the Year. Time before the Sabbath and the Four Seasons. So I don't know. Something's going to happen next year. Or before the Sabbath, which I am not even sure when the Sabbath is. Then we have a moon phase. Moon phase. Which is gibbous. Increasing illumination. Focus on the short-term goals. Incoming knowledge, incoming power, time of meditation, time of preparation, alchemy, transmutation, and building magical energy. I feel like that is really important right now. It seems to be, although I am busy, I've pretty much wrapped up a lot of my projects, and I do have one project that I'm kind of messing with now. And it just feels like, I don't know, it feels like it's a time to just sit back and get ready. And maybe that has something to do with the election stuff. It's possible that things could get a little crazy this next week. Today, I'm kind of taking the day off and taking a breather and just loving life. Because I have a feeling that next week is going to be pretty crazy. There's going to be a lot of energy flying around. There was a lot of energy flying around this last week too, honestly, and it wasn't positive energy. There was a lot of positive, but there was like this underlying bit of negativity that just kept cropping up and cropping up and cropping up. But I think that's probably part of the spiritual war we're in. Love and blessings.